Once again, new console mods have dropped for Baldur's Gate 3, and as a console player, I think it's only fair for me to go through them all, so you don't have to go around searching for what's new. So we will be going over everything, but we have disguises, we have subclasses, classes, difficulty spikes, dice, weapons, and armour. So let's jump in, and we start with a familiar face on the channel, and that is Ace and her Ghost and Undead mod. Now if we check this out, once again, this is a passive form of disguise. As you can see here, it is toggleable, options for all undead, and as you can see, a bunch of awesome looking features. You get spells as well. Really cool stuff. So if you wanted to have like a ghoulish bunch of awesome characters, then you can. She's very kindly even put in how to use this, and it is much like a lot of the other one, and there is underwear that you're equipped allowing you to do this. I will show this off here. As you can see here, all your forms for your disguises for being undead are pieces of underwear you can buy from Damon. So if you put one of these on, so for example, if we put this on Shadowheart, you can now see we are very ghoulish. And if we put our armor back on over the top, we stick with that look. As well as the animation of walking like this. It's pretty damn cool. And if you haven't already, I have linked AC's channel in my description. She is currently doing a hardcore WoW playthrough, which has been a lot of fun to sort of dip in and out of. I know nothing about World of Warcraft, but it's pretty cool just watching her play through it. So if you want to support the mod maker, click the link in my description and check out her streams. Mod Sir brings us Baldur's Gate 3. Yep, it does what it says on the tin. You can turn everyone bald. It's pretty cool. You can also see we have Baldur's Gate going here, so Lae'zel is bald, Karlach is bald, Gale is bald, and Astarion is bald, and for some reason half of them are in their underwear. Not sure what's happened there, but that is what is going on. Leaf 1051 brings us some more blade-based melee cantrips. As you can see, we get Booming Blade, Scorching Slash, Blazing Cleave, Booming Blade itself, Chilling Cut, and these can be used on wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, eldritch knights, and arcane tricksters, and this is what they look like. So you see here we have the wizard melee blade cantrips. So we've got Booming Blade, Culling Chill, Scorching Slash, Blazing Cleave, and Mistra's Booming Blade. So let's just take through these for now so I can show them off. And this is how they look. So if we come over here, we will start with the Blazing Cleave. You see it's got a nice AoE. There is obviously the Scorching Slash. And there you go. And then finally we have the Chilling Cut. So we need to wait for everyone to get out of the way. But there you go, so each one has a really cool different kind of animation, which is awesome to see. Scurvy brings us the Cataclysmic / Winter's Blight, and these are some really awesome looking frost and fire based swords. They look incredible. Very kindly has put in the description where you can get them. So as you can see in Act 1 it is Aaron at the Emerald Grove, in Act 2 it is Quartermaster Tally at Last Light Inn, and Act 3 is Dathlon in Dathlon's Dancing Axe. Again, so this is how they look in game. So you can see I've got the fire and ice swords here, and there are two designs. So this is the double sheath, or if you prefer you can have the long sword version. So if we pop that in here, and then I'll switch this out for the other one, and you'll see you'll carry them like that. So you've got these really awesome options. Now alongside with these we do have the ability such as Hellfire Onslaught, we've got Cataclysmic Orb, you've got a bunch of ice spells, like so many awesome things you can do here. If we check out some of this stuff, you can see we can throw bolts of fire around. We can get an onslaught going, so you can get a bunch of burn in a row. And of course we have all the ice versions, so we can throw an ice orb in the corner where it's nice and safe, just like that. Make sure we don't hit our little owlbear. We've got Winter Blight Flame, we've got the Glacial Onslaught. So again, we can sort of target a creature. If we go, nope, I'm trying not to hit the owlbear. If we go sort of in this, nope. If we go here, just like that, Like, lots of awesome abilities you can do with these swords. It's 100% worth checking out. Got smites, we can do a nice big radius once again. Check these weapons out if you want to add a bit of fire and ice to your output. Now, if you've been checking out my channel, you would have seen a few of Havsglint's subclass mods, and this time we have the Circle of Winter Druid. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I will be having a build guide for this coming up very, very shortly, alongside all the other subclass mods that I've just dropped. But essentially, you get lots of awesome looking frost-based spells. So if you like being a cold sorcerer, but you want a bit of a druid touch to it, then check out the Circle of Winter Druid subclass. MCW717 brings Steampunk Short Queens, and this is essentially transmog the sort of steampunkish design for gnomes and halflings, and he has claimed that dwarves are coming soon. So if this is your jam, make sure you check this out. Has very kindly put in the description what you get. So set includes one outfit, a pair of boots, a neck ribbon as the cloak slot, a pair of goggles and a hat, and it is all fully dyeable. And as you can see here, you can get it in Act 1 from Damon, the Bugbear in Moonrise in Act 2, or Popper and Helsk in the Devil's Fee in Act 3. Now, Steampunk Short Queens, as you can see, comes here, and lots of awesome things. Now, I don't have a short character here ready to go, but this will be what it looks like, and you get a nice little chest with all the equipment in. If honor mode is too easy for you, then CH Mods has you sorted with Deadlier honor mode. This is a nice little update, just ramping up the difficulty. So if this is your kind of thing, you really, really want to challenge yourself, then maybe you need to check this mod out. Swiss Spread 57 brings a duplication chest, which means you can basically, as the mod says, duplicate nearly any item in the game just by placing it within the chest. So if you've got a really awesome weapon that you want two of, or armor, get this mod and duplicate it. Face Plug brings us a mod for the Flame Blade VFX replacer. As you can see, this looks really cool. Instead of just being a static, almost solid blade, it looks a lot better in my opinion. I like this a lot. You will see the new VFX on the Flame Blades right there, and they just look so much better. This is an incredible mod. I think that just adds so much just life to the weapons. The Emerald Techno brings you fluffy cat ears, so you can put this on pretty much any race and just get yourself some cat ears. It's pretty cool. So as you can see, there's a little option here at the top of the head, and you can put on your cat ears if you want. Get some fiery ones, get some dark ones, get some elk earrings, or some beads. So you know what, let's go with the fiery ones. TG Lie has brought Fly Replace Player Jump, pretty much says what it does on the tin here, so if you want to fly around a lot more, get this. Havsglint is back with another rogue subclass. If you've been checking my channel, you would have seen a few of these already. But now we have the Grim Surgeon. You know me, love my rogue, so I will be doing a full build guide for this. But as you can see, all about healing, shock transfer, bloodbound, a nice sort of... It's a rogue with a bit of flavour of a cleric in my opinion. We'll be going over this a lot more in detail to make that make more sense, but this is a very solid subclass. Modosaur once again brings us Knights and Dames, which is a nice looking armor set. These look phenomenal. They give me major like Dark Souls vibes, so this is definitely a mod I think needs checking out. And very kindly has put where you can get them, so they can be purchased in Act 1 from Volo, Aaron, Damon, Blurg, Ether, and Ajanek here, can't say it. Act 2 from Tally, Damon, Mattis, and Arj. And Act 3, Mattis, Damon, Roland / Lerokan, and Helsk. Now Knights and Dames has its own chest as well, which you can buy, and you'll see here there are lots of armors to go with. Now, I won't be showing off all of these because there is just too many to look at, but we'll look at a few for sure. So let's get these on, and we will check out the Villainary Threads. I think that looks incredible. We have Glory, which I also think just looks amazing. Radiance Plane Threads. I really like the look of this one. This reminds me a lot of Renala from Shadow of the Erdtree. Nobility looks, as it says, very noble. So lots of awesome designs you can have here. And as you can see, each one has a pretty decent AC. Undefined Scribble brings a Gith head, which looks like this. So if you want a preset gift head, go and check this out. Eclipse by VX is back with a massive Maidens of Valhalla Valkyrie class. So this does have 3 subclasses, and I'll be doing build guides for all 3. It has Sundering Strike, Heavenly Smite, and a Veil. Really awesome stuff. It does go up to level 20, doesn't add anything past level 12 though. And the 3 subclasses are Maiden of War, Maiden of Daybreak, and Maiden of Valhalla. You'll see the Valkyrie class in here is obviously strength based, as you can see there, as well as has lots of awesome proficiencies such as pretty much loads of weapons in the game, as well as light to medium heavy and shields, so we will be doing a full guide of this as I said. Mino Gabe has another marvellous dice set available, so if you need some more dices for your screen, check this one out. Padme 4000, another familiar name on the channel thanks to the mods, has now brought us a masculine half-elf head to other races, so you can now apply this head to other races. Pretty good if you need a preset. Modestor is back, upgrading one of my favourite styles of play in any game really, and that is Necromancy, as well as a Corpse Explode. This is so fun. And you see here we got a nice little spell that will make a corpse explode, dealing massive damage. You can now summon a bunch more different types of skeletons such as mages. You got siege skeletons. You can upcast this, so you can now summon, or rise I guess, 7 skeletons from a level 6 upcast. Lots of just really fun abilities here. So if Necromancy is your thing and you want a new way to play it, check this mod out. Okay, this is one for my Mortal Kombat thanks to Skirby, and this is the Ninja Girl plus Deathbringer Assault Sai. So if you want to dress up as Katana or Malena, you know, maybe a little bit of Sindel, Jade, check this out. This looks awesome. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so having this little crossover is just awesome. And then, like I said, we got the Ninja Girl pack, so we can check this out and we'll get the ninja armor going. There are obviously different versions. We can also get the size. Lots of cool things here, so we'll get all of this and we'll start equipping it. So put these on, we can get these going. That's the campwear, as you can see. And of course, if we come in here, we'll equip our size. We will get the masks going. And there you go, that is the equipment. And as the mod maker said, it is fully dyeable. You can dye the colour to whatever you want, so you'll see we've got a nice purple one now. So make sure you check this out if you want to have some nice little Mortal Kombat flavour to your mods. And as you can see, the mod maker has very kindly put where you can get it. So in Act 1 it's Aaron in the Emerald Grove, Act 2 Quartermaster Tally in the Last Light Inn, and Act 3 is Dathlon in Dathlon's Dancing Axe. Cobalt Cactus brings us Notable Guardians Volume 2, so 52 different Guardian presets. You can see lots of cool people in here. You've got the Emperor, you've got Cazador, you've got the Wheel of Cheese, you know, you've got Thorm, you've got Gortash, Orin, lots of amazing abilities. You can even have the Harpy, as you can see in the top there. So yeah, this is another mod. If you want to have some awesome looking Guardian, check this out. So Chalice brings us Scratch and Shovel, which means Scratch and Shovel will now level up, as well as us, alongside you. Now the mod maker does say that they are still very easily defeatable, but outside of combat you can resurrect them as well at any point. So if you want to have them around constantly, get this going. So really hope you have enjoyed this mod overview for Baldur's Gate 3 for consoles. I know as a console player it can be very hard to find these mods, so I'm always happy to not only see more mods get released and very thankful to the mod makers, but happy to keep making these lists and showcases so you guys have a better time finding them. If you're already, please like the video and check out the mods and the mod makers themselves. If you're already, please subscribe to the channel as well, it helps me tremendously. I've got more guides to things like Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, Dragon Age, Path of Exile Oblivion, Expedition 33, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, all the amazing RPGs you could ever need. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.